It is as easy as that. Now I'm going to start with my cam profile. So the reason I drew the graph first and not just start with the follower as well, because I don't want to draw the follower, go to the graph, do the graph, and then come back to the follower. We know that the follower is going to be the same, start at the same height as the graph, so we should just keep its size in mind as we draw everything. So if we look at the dimensions they've given us, there isn't a precise size given for the size of the follower, the height, but we do know where it starts. So I'm just going to draw a light line, instruction line, just here, and that's where it will start. So I'm going to choose a random spot about here in the middle. There's where we're going to draw our graph, follower. So I'm just going to make a center line because this is where the center of the profile will be. Alright, so what we do know, if we look at the question, the minimum distance from the follower to the center of the camshaft is 24 millimeters. So I'm going to take my ruler, measure 24 millimeters, make a mark. And this will be the center line for the entire profile, and that's that. I always make my lines a bit longer than it needs to be because it's better that let it be too long than too short, and then you're going to have to go back and draw again. So now we have the center of our cam profile. If we look at the rest of the information, the center point of our cam profile is 19 millimeters, or the distance between our center point and the end of our follower is 90 millimeters. So now I'm going to take my ruler and measure 90 millimeters from the center point. Now the width of our follower is 8 millimeters, so I'm quickly going to measure that. And that will be the width. So the point of our follower is equals 60 degrees, so I'm going to take my 30-60 degree ruler, and I'm just going to project a light line upwards from both sides. Then I'm going to project down the width till it crosses my lines I just drew. Sometimes it happens, something moves. Fix this. Quickly another method. we have our follower. Wait, just make these lights darker. Now that we've finished the follower, we are going to draw our center circle for the cam profile. So it is a 16 millimeters in diameter. So I'm going to measure 8 millimeters for the radius with my compass. I'm going to put it on the center point and draw a circle. Now we're going to look at the rest of our information. We know also that the rotation is clockwise. So I'm going to take my compass again and make it a little bit bigger than the radius of our center circle. So now I'm going to draw just as a little bow to indicate my direction, and then I'm going to draw an arrow, just color it, so that I know that my direction is clockwise. So now we're going to start drawing the profile. The first part, I'm going to take the highest point of rise and project it over to the center line of my follower. I'm going to take my compass and open it to the radius of, I'm going to put the one point in the center and the other one to the line I just projected, and then lightly just draw inside the circle. Now I'm going to divide my circle into 12 equal parts. I'm taking my 360-degree triangle and quickly going to divide my circle to 12 equal parts. The reason I'm doing 12 is because we are working in degrees for intervals of 30 degrees, and that will then make 12.